Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
So for Chicago right now, Freak, he's in at small forward. Pau Gasol is out there with Portis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Little in at the one. Good.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
The Bulls leading by 15 to the paint. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Freak. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Freak's got 33 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closely. Dishes it to Freak. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Carter Williams. Picked by Okafor. Here's Grove. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. 6 points for him.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
The 76ers trail by 21. Meeks dishes to Okafor. Now here's Carter Williams. Not a lot of room. Here's Leonard, and Gasol sends it back. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Okafor. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, averaging about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Okafor, and it's Powell in for Leonard. Meeks, good.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
So it's Chicago now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 21. Meeks passes to Powell. Carter Williams with it. Out defended by Freak. Meeks. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Meeks got 11.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Freak. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Looking at the game for Meeks, he has 11 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Wood, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Freak. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Carter Williams. Goes back up. Wood can't hit.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Now, here's Meeks, following the miss by Derrick Rose. The screen from Thompson. Carter Williams kicks to Thompson, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game, and he gets the bucket.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Timeout call for Philadelphia.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. The Bulls leading by 18. Rose kicks to Freak. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Noel. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Rose kicks to Johnson. Back to Rose. Inside. And Freak throws it down.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now here's Noel. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Freak dishes to Rose. McCallum, the pass to Johnson. From deep. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Freak's got 49 points in the game. And the 76ers shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Carter Williams kicks to Meeks. Rose with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Passes it to Freak. The tray. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Bulls have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. They've got Nerlens Noel. Myers Leonard is out there with Powell. Then there's Okafor, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Meeks, that's short off the rim. Chicago has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Okafor with the steal. Here's Carter Williams. That's good.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
The Bulls leading by 22. There's the pick. The feed to Freak. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. And he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on them.
Yeah, and Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
He kicks it to Gasol. Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Picked by Okafor. Leonard with a screen on Butler. Leonard sets a screen for Carter Williams. The shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. 57 points for Freak.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
The Bulls have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. From deep three-point range, and the Bulls get it back. Portis, count that one.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Pass to Meeks, beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Portis has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Meeks passes to Carter Williams. 4 on the clock. And Gasol comes to help. Here's Leonard, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And they're going to break this season series tie with a big win here tonight, giving them a record of 2-1 for the year, with one final game left to go against the 76ers.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Okafor with the ball. Gasol covering. It's rebounded by Portis.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderfully